A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Dart starting with a pass here. Flush down out to his left. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
18 Cardinals.
To throw, Milton. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Milton's pass intercepted.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
One play action with Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Headed out right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet. It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
This is Genty on second. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On third down, Genty has room down the left sideline. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing. You see that out loud?
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh, man, looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. Here's Milton, first and 10. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. Now, this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, it's Milton. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. So Reed, they'll give it to Sampson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to it. Still going inside the 35. He cuts it, and they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the end. And no, they faked it. That's incomplete left side.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Return coming from the 6. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
That's caught for the first. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 12-6 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals tie and can take the lead here in the second. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Milton to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Milton now on 3rd down. Has his man. It's Mumfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. This ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Cuts right. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Target that time was Konate Mumfield. So it'll be 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're gonna throw. Brought in near the 10. And he's in. So how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. Here's a reverse. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, Genty. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sending him on the dime. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. Working quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now third and 10.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies. They're almost always good for a positive gain, or someone can drag them down.
Pass brought in by Burton. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 33.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this.
10 yards to go.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Dart out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Counter give to Genty. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They give to Sampson here up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Milton. Throwing the out route complete. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now pushing him out of the backfield left. Throwing now, Milton. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards.
drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go,
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. That's taken at the 15. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
23 yards. And the Seahawks play
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Seahawks.
First down, here's Sampson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Milton back to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Complete over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Eddie Pinheiro.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. They pull out the reverse. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down by James
They get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. He'll throw it. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hart's going to tuck it and run. And Definitely not the right move on that read. He winds up losing a chunk of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. He's got it right side. And for a brief moment, it looked like that fake would work, but it stopped just short. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. We're waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it. The Cardinals recovered. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Play fake. It's Milton. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. A toss here to Sampson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it,
the kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And play action with Dart. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Shotgun give here to Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard loss brings
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And this is intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Hand off to Sampson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
a gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
The handoff here to Sampson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Catches it out left. And the 2-point try fails, but hold on. We've got a flag on the field. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, kid, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. You're trusting they can do it again.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genti. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down.
And off to Genti. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a...
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they win for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Buying some time right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Couldn't find Kanate Mumfield on that throw. And it's going to be second down. On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Milton, first and 10. Forced out to his right. Finds his back complete. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That goes for 32 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Pass the 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Throwing the out route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
Fix the Eagle.
And the Seahawks first down.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy, right?
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks Seahawks have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. They're making it. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Darts out of the shotgun. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd down carry for Sampson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Milton now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st down, here's Darts. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now go play action. Here's Darts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender. and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense to the line fast.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
This is Genty. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
This one's caught. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dart gonna throw again. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
And no, they faked it! Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go.
Play fake. It's Milton. This one's quickly to Jennings. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks looking like they'll start this season with a win. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Sampson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Here comes Sampson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Glendale.